there's no. I had my mic muted twice for about 45 minutes of recording, all the way up until this point. Wasted footage, and now I have to repeat everything that was important all over again. And I know if you all say it, and I'll agree, I am so dumb. I mean, it more than likely, because my mute button is kind of sensitive, I brushed up against it probably, and it came off, or not came off, I just switched to mute. And what makes me feel even more dumb, though, is after the first time, I like stopped because it was about 25 minutes of recording, and that's what I go for. So when I stopped recording and I looked at the footage, there was no audio. So I was like, well, for my voice at least, and I was like, what the heck? And I looked at my mic and it was muted. Yet when I saw that, I didn't unmute it. I don't know why, but I didn't. And so the second time when I reset everything, and which was pretty good because I got jump scared by so many things, mostly skeletons, and I freaked out, which was pretty hilarious in my point of view. But the explaining part, I really don't want to do that again, but I have to. So, I mean, instead of talking about how dumb I was being, let's just, get back to what was all missed and needs to be resaid. So, I guess I'd talk off, or start off with about how, Moon Man, which you might remember if you watched my survival series on my server, and about that also. I will not be continuing my series on that because it is too much work to sustain my server and keep it, without lagging as much as I can. So I'm just gonna stop that until I can rent a server, and I don't know if that'll be soon or not. So that's just gonna hold off, and which I'm not too sure. I can't remember. I tend to drift off talking sometimes, which I probably did. But Moon Man, we're gonna be doing a PvP series where we're on a PvP server, obviously, and just doing everything PvP that you would normally do. Gathering, setting up base, hunting people, dying, killing, all the fun stuff. And also, my other friend who's also Zach, which I'll show you so no one gets them confused. His tag is spelled like that, or actually like that. And the other one is Moonman278. And we'll be doing Lockcraft series, which has Skyblocks. It has Scarlet Warriors, Hunger Games, kind of like. Oh hello. It's kind of like Hunger Games, and okay, is this okay? Wait, is there any under that? Okay, yeah, that's good. So we'll be doing a lot of that because we kind of enjoy that a lot because it's generally really funny. A lot of things go on during that. Let's see. Also, we might do Skyblocks. We just kind of enjoy that. Let's see. What is one of the many other things that I forgot to mention? It may not seem important to anyone else, but well, it most probably is because it's all about your entertainment. About how if you haven't noticed already, I'm not that great at commentating when I don't have friends with me. It's just I have a hard time figuring out what I should talk about to entertain. But I mean, I will try my hardest to get better at it. If it comes down to it, I'll even try to look try at least. Or I'll try to get better at it. And everyone always says that it's awkward talking to yourself, but that's not the case with me. I don't really find it too awkward because I think of it as talking to all of my viewers. So, the only problem though I do have is figuring out what to talk about. I mean, I know what I should talk about, but it's a thing of figuring out what to say, like, as if you were going to talk to a friend, like, it's kind of like you wanted to say something to them, but you don't know what you should say. Like, this is hard enough for me already. I feel kind of dumb because I'm cutting myself off, stumbling, trying to, like, I'm trying to know what I'm gonna say, and it's rather hard for me. I mean, it doesn't seem hard for other people. It may be hard, but I'm just not that great at it. Another thing, what was it? Sorry. Um, the, hmm. Oh yeah, if I can, which I probably can, and if you guys would want, because I know a lot of people since I'm not famous, and it's always been this way with other people, that, sorry, I had to scoot my chair up. A lot of, like, you'll want to know what people want, but since you're not, you know, known that well and don't have that many people, that actually comment on your videos to know what you should do and what they like, um, I'll just kind of go with it as I can, but if you, I won't do this unless you guys want, whoever's watching. I could do Skyrim series or Elder Scrolls because I've always loved the Elder Scrolls. Um, Another friend of mine, I refer to him as Max, that's his name. What we're doing, like, if we can find random people, and, well, because we like to play Stronghold too, um, have them compete versus each other, and whether we lose or not, because I don't care if I look bad during recording. It's all about, you know, just playing it. Um, we'll just see who wins and hold tournaments, and if we don't win, we'll just be spectating, watching, you know, the people do their thing. I'm also, whoops, um, about, um, about where we're gonna, like, settle. Gosh, I need to stop doing that. I'm gonna try to look for a village and settle somewhere on the outskirts of it, and then make my own little place, you know, and upgrade theirs, get more villagers, build more houses, not just random houses, ones that the game registers as a house, so that they can, you know, actually live in there and function as the game works. Protect it from zombie sieges with golems, though it'll get its own whenever, when there's enough villagers, it'll or it's been there long enough, it'll just spawn in. And it's also better when they spawn in because they have a larger range for knowing when you're where an enemy's at. Because I believe that the ones you spawn in only have a 4 to 5 block range. Say, one could see a creeper way farther from here, but it wouldn't, if I had spawned it in, you wouldn't even have been able to see it right there, or he wouldn't. So you just kind of walk around until you get close enough to one. That's why I'd probably say it'd be best to have snow golems and iron golems, because snow golems will attract their attention and they'll run towards them. And then once they run towards them, it's basically like a bait to where the iron golem attacks it. And I'll try to get other strategy games out, because I also enjoy those, but not as much as I enjoy stealth games. So if I can get some in, like Hitman, which I've always loved, maybe Splinter Cell games, I've played those too. And about the whole Elder Scrolls, I'll even start from the very first game. I'm not 100% sure but I think that the first game is Morrowind, but it may not. And but in the case that it is the first game, I'll play it if anyone asks. You know, do the whole entire series. And then there was Oblivion. Um, I might get hate for this, may not, but it's my opinion. I've always liked Oblivion more than Skyrim, just because of the story, and I don't know, I just liked it overall more. I like the fighting, and you know, Skyrim is still really entertaining, but I just like Oblivion more. So if anyone wanted me to get that on the PC and play that, I would not mind it at all. I'd probably enjoy it more than most people would. I might as well, just because I know I'll be going to the Nether, because I love making potions. That's just my thing. Let's see if I can figure out how to do the switch thing. I've heard about let's see, like they talk about like they'll click and it just like switches places with something. I don't know, but just might as well make a diamond pick so I can get the obsidian. I mean, I know you can make a okay, it just sound like there's something behind me, probably above. Um, I know you can make a portal with just buckets, but I'm also gonna be getting enchanting tables, obviously, so I still need obsidian. So while I'm doing the long process of mining all this, let's find out what I can actually talk about. I guess I could do what I talked about last time, about how I actually met Moonman. It's not really a long story at all. We were friends for a long time. Well, not really long, I'd say. It's only been... Oh god. We met each other in 2nd grade. We never really talked, we were just acquaintances. And always friendly to people. I'm only rude to a certain degree, and that's only when they've been rude to me and I start getting irritated. But I'm pretty mellow, so it takes a while to get to me. But I give respect to those who are respectful to me. Though whether they are mean or not, I am still respectful and nice to women. I don't like being rude to them. It's not anything to do with it. It's just my way. You know, I go about. I mean, people have said that it's not right and that it's sexist, but I don't see it that way. That's just my like. Some people would say their philosophy or their rules of conduct or something like that. It's just how I go. And anyways, instead of going off topic, we didn't really become friends until about 6th grade. We've been in the same school for that whole time, and then now in junior high. And where we were in our school, elementary went up to 6th grade, so we didn't go into junior high until 7th and now 8th. We kind of got closer friends because in 7th grade we were both in engineering, which was GTT Basic, Gateway to Technology, also known as Project Lead the Way. And then now, after we passed that, we're in GTT Advanced, which is pretty self-explanatory. I just said what GTT is. What was I gonna say? It's also a high school credit class, so it's taken seriously, but it's actually kind of surprising how it, in a way, isn't. Because Basic and GTT Basic, we did a lot of notes and tests. Engineering, in GTT Advanced, we've only taken like test, and the rest have just been projects that are pretty easy, like E-Cyber Mission, the University of Florida's water tower competition. I'm in robotics, so those robotic competitions also. We do a lot of projects like it's not due yet. I posted a video on it if you've seen it, of making a Rube Goldberg machine. You can choose to have it on Minecraft or real life. But I chose to do it on Minecraft because I find it's more challenging on Minecraft than the others. Because most people, it's like allowed to be done. Like you just do like how it looks and how it will look in Minecraft. But I decided to make it complicated and do the actions of all the simple machines. So I just kind of decided to go overboard. Hello, Bat. Or Batses. And, let's see. Oh yeah, and the other Zach, which was blah.com. Um, I've known him actually since kindergarten. We've been friends for years upon years. And I wouldn't really say we're best friends. We're more like brothers. Be honest, we'd take a bullet for each other. Honest, not my God. I don't know what it is. I've always talked normally, and then when I record, I'm just trying to find the right thing to say that I start stumbling, and it's just horrible. Hopefully I can, fix that. I might have to actually write out a script of ideas of what I'm going to talk about. It's not like writing. I've always been good at writing, and I was just always free writed and relied on that. That should be good enough. And it doesn't appear obviously to work that way with speaking. You can tell I'm obviously not going to be a reporter, which I don't want to be. I plan to be an architect, just like almost everyone in my family. Let's see. Hardest thing for me, find what to talk about. Jeez. I guess I could talk about some of the things that happened while. I guess I'll just refer to Zach. I consider my brother as Zach, and then Moonman is Moonman, because they're both Zacks. And hello. Zach unlocked Craft a lot with the Hunger Games, kind of like difficult or game mode. I don't remember if it's called Hunger Games or not. I think it's just called Survival, but it's somewhat like Hunger Games. Hair in my mouth. There was one time when because we usually pair up, and if we end up surviving the whole thing, we fight each other honestly, no stabbing each other in the back, spread out, honest combat. There was this one, it was kind of like underground sewers, which was kind of awesome, and we thought we were, we weren't the last people like alive, so we just hang around there, and then we noticed we were the last people alive, and well, before that, because when we thought that, before we noticed that we were the last guys, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we tried to find our way out of the sewers, but we couldn't. There was like no way out of there. I guess that's why we found a bunch of chests full of nothing but food, because you're just stuck down there. And so after we realized that, I was like, hey, why don't we just do fair trial combat? And so we just kind of did, and that was just one of the things that kind of made us laugh, because we spent like 40 minutes trying to find a way out of there to see if, there's people up there, because we were pretty well geared. We found a lot of stuff, and, we're just ready to kill people. We were kind of bored down there. And, Skyblock Warriors, one thing that I enjoy playing. He he doesn't really like it so much because he loses a lot, and people tend to jump him before me. But because he tries to play offensively, and when he's just not the defensive type. Uh, in the Skyblock Warriors, everyone starts on their own Skyblock like island, kind of like a small island in the sky. No grounds. There's water underneath it. Um, you get all randomized items in your chest. You get 2 chests, or no, 3. My bad. And it's, like I said, it's all random material. You're guaranteed to get wood, snowballs, and eggs to throw at people in a fishhook. Or take that back. There's been a time when I haven't had a fishhook. Or fishhook. What am I talking about? Fishing rod. And I always like build a wall on the outside, which makes other people think, hey, he's got a wall. You know, that I can hop right over and jump him. And so they go and they try that, only to find that I have traps set up. In return, I jump them, which is generally how I always win. But then there's always someone who's smart. Oh, hello. Who's smart and they were. Ooh, thank you. Who's smart and you know they kind of wait it out, and I just have to come out. Okay. Oh, jeez. I did not expect that. Okay, let's just pillar out of here. Yeah, I had walked around over there. Let's see, it's about 22 minutes inward, so I guess for the last 3 minutes, I'll travel in what direction we going. Okay, did not mean to do that. I had to press 3. And we are going north, since the clouds are going west, and hello horses. Too bad I did not find a dungeon down there, because all this wide variety, and I have slime balls, so I can't make leads. Wait, I thought they got rid of the rose, or is this different? Oh, this is Poppy. Same difference. I see why people are like, oh no, they're getting rid of the rose. It doesn't look that much different. I mean, I know it's a completely different flower. I mean, it's still red, that's all that matters. The heck? You learn something new every day. Let's see. If it comes down to it, I'll just look straight for, gosh, I could start a whole, like, horse production or something. Oh, I've never seen those ones before. What are they? Okay, let's see. Looks kind of like a bouquet of flowers, 'cause it's kind of tall and bunched up. It is I'm gonna take a limb. It's either peony or peony. Hopefully I got that right, because my language arts teacher would be rather disappointing, because I am in language arts honors. But I mean, I just I honestly don't care if I mispronounce. I'm not in school enough to worry about grammar. Who needs grammar anyways? I'm just kidding, everyone needs it. Give me the good stuff, guys. Too much stuff, not enough space. Where's that stuff from the commercial when you need it? Too much stuff, not enough space. Well, it's about 25 minutes, so I'm gonna end it right here, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later, guys.